Hey there, team. Amanda here. Now, today, what I wanted to talk about is why understanding different personalities is your secret weapon for success. Now, give me the next 5 minutes, and I'll show you why understanding yourself and the people around you is the ultimate power move for getting ahead. Now, the mistake that we all make is that assuming success is all about skills, hard work, putting in those hours, and maybe a little bit of luck. And while those things do matter and they are crucial, here's the truth. If you don't understand how you and those people around you operate, you're playing the game on not just hard mode, but impossible mode. So, have you ever wondered why some people just get those promotions faster, or why certain teams seem to work like a well oiled machine while others are constantly butting heads? Well, there's a reason for all of this. It's not just about talent. It's about knowing how to work with different types of humans. Now, ignoring this, you can ignore it. You can if you want, and that's cool. It's going to hold you back. And here's why. Because when you don't understand different people, different personality types, you struggle to communicate effectively. You can misinterpret other people's actions and intentions. And you can miss opportunities to build strong strategic relationships. It's kind of like playing chess when you don't even know how the pieces move, like where to play to get ahead. You're making these random moves while other people are thinking 3 steps ahead of you and strategically. Now, top 3 reasons. These are my top 3 reasons why understanding these things will help you out. So, first and foremost, knowing your own personality, you know what your strengths are, what your superpowers are. So instead of fighting yourself, you can lean into what makes you amazing. So when you really understand your personality, your natural tendencies, your working style, and your triggers as well, you can stop forcing yourself into roles that just do not fit. You'll know exactly where you shine and where you need support. So for example, if you're an introvert, you might not thrive in a high energy environment, say like a high energy networking event, for example. Thing is, you can leverage one-on-one conversations and one-on-one connections and deep conversations to build powerful relationships in your own way. So again, it's just about working out how we work best and leveraging the absolute nth degree out of it. Now, let's say you work better with others, and then there's other people that drive you absolutely insane. And this is true for all of us. We work better with some people and not others. You might have had a boss or a coworker or even a client that made you want to rip your hair out. We have all been there. When you understand personality types, you stop taking their actions personally and you start working strategically. So, for example, that super direct, no nonsense colleague that you've got, they're not being rude. They just value efficiency over small talk. And hey, once we know that, we can go, oh, right, okay. And we can adjust how we communicate and build better collaboration instead of being a part of the problem and creating that constant friction. Now, team, this is my favorite one. Number 3, we become more persuasive and influential. Whether you're pitching an idea, negotiating a raise, or leading a team, your ability to influence other people is a game changer. And here's the coolest part. The most persuasive people, they don't talk the loudest. They just adapt their approach to who they're talking to. So for example, if you've got a data-driven person that you're trying to get a deal over the line with, bring the numbers. If you're working with a big picture person, sell them the dream. If they're a visionary, sell them that dream. And when you tailor your communication, people actually listen. Now, let's talk about how you can put this into action. I'm going to actually share my screen. Here is something that I prepared earlier. Now, this is a tool that I use with all of my clients, and this is part of the Reach Leadership Experience platform. And this is a particular type of personality profiling tool. Now, it is, like I said, it's part of the ReachLX platform, and it is just a very, very small glimpse into what it can do. But basically, what I wanted to show you And what I wanted to shine a light on here, without getting too much into the detail, when we're dealing with different personality types, here's what you'll notice. And this is the first thing that we talk about. So get my highlighter out here. You'll notice we've got people-focused people and we've got task-focused people. So people-focused people, they're the ones that bound into the room and say, hey, how are you? How was your weekend? So they're very much about the people. Our task-focused people, they're the ones sitting in the corner just getting it done. Now, second thing I'll point out here, we've got thinking-oriented people and we've got acting-oriented people. So our thinking-oriented people, they're more about the detail. They're more about digging into the weeds of things, understanding things, systems, rules, processes, all of that stuff. Whereas our acting-oriented people, they're more likely to risk it for the biscuit, just go ahead and get the thing done because they're moving with urgency. They're our go-getters. They're our get things done people. And so you'll see, and to my point before, if I've got someone that's acting-oriented and task-focused, who's dealing with someone who's people-focused and thinking-oriented, if we have them encounter each other, showing up in their natural state, and they're not adapting their communication style, and they're not making room for the other communication style or the other personality type, this is where people butt heads, right? Similarly, same again, if I've got a people-focused and acting-oriented person who is talking to a thinking-oriented and task-focused person, same deal. They're going to butt heads as well because they see the world differently. They approach things differently. And ultimately, they've not got any of those things in common. So you can see where people just at face value, at a high level, can butt heads. I've got our coach here in the blue who is all about the people and they just want to get things done quickly. And I've got my advisor down here who's all about thinking things through and taking things slow and being very, very judicious and like very methodical. And they're very task focused. So they're about getting the thing done and taking their time. So when you put that up against a fast moving, acting oriented coach who's all about people, of course, they're going to butt heads. The beauty of this is, team, like I said before, with awareness of this is where the magic happens. So by mastering this and understanding the different personality styles, you can really make a massive impact, like I was saying earlier, to how you get things done, how you interact with people, and the relationships that you build and what you can do with those relationships. It's not just about self-awareness, it's really about life acceleration. Master that and you're not just going to keep up, you'll be leading the pack. Team, thank you for tuning in to this video and I will catch you in the next one.